TroikA, how are you, man?
I'm fine, things and you, man, either.
Ke monate. How go be fela o finyana khono re re go re dintho tsamaya ka mokgwa le mofuta ofeng. Of course, I know, man. You're not good or could say fluently much in Sesotho, right?
Yeah, I'm not that fluent in
Yeah.
but I try.
I appreciate. Who's TroikA? To whoever doesn't know you, I know some of artists, or could say most of them, they do know you maybe by the music, but not maybe physically, you know?
Yeah. So TroikA is a 26-year-old rapper from Hammersmith. He's just trying to inspire the kids, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I aim to do, inspire.
No, it's great, man. It's great. As you inspire, but then what inspired you to music?
I fell in love with music as a kid, actually. I fell in love with how confident rappers were when I was watching music videos and stuff. So listening to hip hop gave me that confidence. You know? So, I fell in love with that, and I was like, yo, I gotta try this out because I was a shy kid, you know. I was a shy kid, so I always try to express myself in music, and it gave me confidence. So that's how I fell in love with it, actually.
Okay, I mean, some say you agree with this saying. I mean, the Amapiano made a trend, man. And then the hip hop otherwise reflect a bit. What are you saying to that?
No,
I mean, is it hip hop dead or maybe it's still existing? Is that just the support?
Actually, I don't think hip hop is dead. Of course, it has taken like a backseat because Amapiano is like doing the most right now. I don't think it's dead. I think we're still coming back for the second time. Like when we did it like 2014, 2015. I think we come back. Blake is doing the most. Nasty is doing the most. So I think we just need to find our sound again. We need to find that inspiration.
So you think, can we maybe expect that you see you maybe from hip hop, not necessarily leaving it, but then jump into this Amapiano trend?
I don't know. A lot of people have been asking me about that. Like a lot of people have been telling me like, do an Amapiano joy, like do this. I was like, no, actually I would do it, but I like it when the music sounds organic, you know what I mean? I don't want to force the vibe, I don't want to force the energy, you know what I mean? So I would do it if it feels right. I won't just do it because it's trending or a lot of people are doing it. If it's organic, I'm going to jump on it. Just not right now.
I mean, I understand that. So, I mean, we don't, or is it true? We do have some of those people back in the days were doing music and it was good for them, you know. But then life is life, TroikA, you know. We cannot maybe predict or determine what will happen tomorrow. But then can you say, or you can maybe justify that, you know what, music is music and maybe I will die doing music?
Yeah, that's the thing about music. Like, I believe everybody has a purpose, you know what I mean? So, like, my purpose is music. Everybody else has their purpose and they have their own lane. So you gotta choose to live or to stand for something, you know what I mean? So everybody dies. That's just the way it goes. But you gotta live for something where you understand. Because you only live once, so you gotta die a happy man or die trying to pursue what you really love.
I like that, and maybe what you leave behind, you know, what you leave behind, you can say that, you understand.
You gotta leave some kind of legacy behind, so that's why you gotta live by your own like principles and live by your own rules, you know what I mean? Do what you love and you leave something behind.
Well, we have, Streets EP. Hey, can you maybe recall, since doing music, this EP, so how many can you say of it? It's number 5, number 6?
I think this is like the second official EP because I dropped my first EP in like 2019, but I don't rate it out because I was just releasing music at that time. So 2020 I dropped my first official EP, which was Dr. Octopus, and it did very well. So this is my second official EP. It's titled Streets, and there's that. So
Streets. Why? What are you trying to maybe to amplify, just to making educate out of it?
Because like the Streets EP is about a dream was from the streets. You know? You really gotta be from the streets to understand like certain stories they tell on the EP. You know, you gotta understand what it means to feel trapped, and you listen to a song like Make It Out, which is like number 5 on the EP, and be like, yo, I also gotta make it out of here. So those are thoughts of a street dreamer. So if you're dreaming from the streets, you really love that EP.
Yeah. Well, you know, TroikA, I mean, many things, I don't know, and some of celebrities we know suffers a lot from depression. Not only celebrities, but some people out there suffers from depression. And let's regard these two celebrities. We can say it's a pressure maybe on them because of you guys do music, then you've been silent for a while. I mean, how's that feels? You know,
like mental issues is a real thing. You know what I mean? Like mental issues and stuff is a real thing. So a lot of celebrities, like I cannot talk for a lot of them. I can only talk from my point of view as an upcoming artist. So there's a lot of pressure to get it, and there's a lot of pressure to sustain it. You know what I mean? So I feel like celebrities feel that pressure from the people to act a certain kind of way, or the people expect them to be superhuman, not understanding they're also human. The emotions, their feelings. You know what I mean? So mental issues are real things. So that's why like people should learn to talk to people they trust. People should normalize going to therapists and shrinks and stuff. Just talk about your issues. Talk about things. You know what I mean? You should learn them.
You know, TroikA, I mean, you mentioned very crucial facts, you know, important ones, because people, they don't expect you. Say now you've blown up, you know, you see you on TVs, but then don't expect you to do mistakes.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. Like people expect you to be superhuman. As soon as they start looking up to you, they expect you to act like a robot or something. So when you do things that they also do behind closed doors, they judge you for it. They crucify you publicly. So now you become a scapegoat. Only to find out they also do the same thing. They're also going through the same things. You know what I mean? So they always project that insecurity on you. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So people should just normalize talking about things and don't point things up because they eat you up inside.
It's true, man. Hey, it's true. I mean, I know. Maybe you could be the fan of him, or maybe not the fan, but just someone you know. I mean, what happened today, Ricky Rick? I mean, how did it affect you?
It's a very sad story, you know what I mean? Because it was training in the morning, and like it was unbelievable actually, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he's fake." So the news really broke my heart. As somebody who listened to Ricky Rick when he was coming in the game back when he was like an English rapper, and how he morphed into his Bonzong, how he morphed into King Kodin, and it really broke my heart to see somebody who you look up to like just take his life like that. You know what I mean? It's really a sad day.
I understand that, TroikA, man. It's too much, you know. The pressure is too much, man. I mean, I had to, but now you've been at Khalas Fever Music Festival, right?
Khalas Fever.
Yes, Khalas Fever. I mean, how many times you've been there?
Like Khalas Fever is actually a music like festival which was established back in like 2018. You know what I mean? So the whole aim the Khalas Fever is to like give platform to kids. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of talented kids out there, whether dancers or poets or rappers and stuff. They don't have the platform to showcase their talent. So we came up with a platform like Khalas Fever to expose them to the people. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So like 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 we did it. So we're doing the fifth one this year. Hopefully it will be bigger and better.
Well, I understand that, and I like the concept of you guys. But then I want to know that you only maybe focused or just been there in Caledon or wherever the place it is, or maybe sometimes in the future you guys looking forward to head to other towns as well.
Yeah, the thing is like we still are on the town now, and we're still in Harrismith and stuff, but we plan on expanding. We plan on expanding the business. We plan on moving soon. So I can't disclose a lot. But we'll move soon. Me and my crew, you know, we've been talking about it, in conversations. So we can move soon.
Okay. Well, after a break, we'll talk more, TroikA, about you know, as an individual. Then shortly after a break. Check time is 10 minutes to the hour we're heading to, which is 2300. Why did you realize and come up with this kind of a song, man?
I was actually thinking about this incident I had a few years ago. You know what I mean? I was thinking about this. bad romantic experience I had. So I just recorded that of the beat I just made. So then the next day I called Selena up to like come and have this song I just recorded, because we had been talking about making a song for a while. So when I just recorded the verse, I was like, yo, Selena could really sound good on it. So I just called her up and she came like the very same day, and we laid the song up. We like released it. I think it was like 3 days after it was made. We just dropped it and people actually loved it.
It's great, man. It's great, man. I don't want to lie. You know, normally I would ask, artists, whoever I'm in conversation with, having an interview, irrespective. But then I want to know, we all come from different backgrounds, TroikA. Some of us is painful ones, it's story to tell, and others is joyful, it's excitement whenever you think about your, childhood memories. But just a bit about you, to those who will curious rather, about you. Who's TroikA? Back then, what type of a kid were you?
TroikA was like, as a kid, I used to be very reserved, you know what I mean? I was very humble, I was very quiet, but I used to crack jokes in class, you know what I mean? I used to be like a class clown in a way, but a reserved one, you know what I mean? I wasn't very noisy. So yeah, that's the thing, I was like very quiet, and as I grew up, and I fell in love with hip hop, and it gave me confidence. It gave me confidence to talk to girls. It gave me confidence to talk to people. So yeah, that's the thing. So I'm still the same humble and shy kid, but now I'm much more smart with it. I know when to like gauge my energy with people. I know how to approach people now. So I look at things differently now. So I'm much older.
I like that, man. I like that. Do you still recall the first time you performed maybe your song?
Yeah, I still recall. I think I performed the first song in like 2011, 2012.
Okay.
I was still in like high school. Yeah. That's it. What they know.
How was it? Put in the crowd.
The sound was bad. The sound was really bad. But kids were screaming. Yeah. So that's all that mattered to me. Like, yo, we can sound. So
maybe that's why.
Maybe it was the swag, or maybe they just knew me from jazz. So that's the thing. I still recall.
It was a bad experience in terms of the sound.
Yeah, the sound was really bad. Yo, I don't think they fixed that issue like my old high school actually. The sound is still bad there on the events, but they'll work on it. I'm sure they'll work on it.
Yeah. I think like that. There's a surely huge progress since from back then until now. This is same TroikA, the different ones.
I think
in terms of performing.
I've evolved a lot. You know what I mean? I look at like at videos from back then, and I listen to songs from back then. I'm like, at the time I thought they were really dope. Now I listen to them, I'm like, dang, these are bad. Now I listen to them, I'm like, yo, hey man, I understand why people used to say certain stuff was whack. You know what I mean? But we live and we learn and we grow. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. So you gotta accept criticism and accept, okay, you'll grow from this. So we all have to start somewhere.
So any challenges maybe you have encountered since you do, being in this music career?
One of the challenges we encounter, like, it's not just me. I think everybody, like from whether it's service mate or Qwaqwa, it's just one of the challenges you'll encounter is like not getting the platform. You know what I mean? So we try to get platforms. We try to get into like local clubs and pubs and stuff, but they're not book you if you don't bring value to the establishment. You know what I mean? They won't, like, that's why most of the time but book my DJs and bring DJs from other towns and not local artists, because like local artists don't take your business. You know what I mean? We don't have profiles, we don't have like biographies and stuff, so it's hard for them to book us because we don't bring value to their clubs and stuff. So one of the challenges we've been having is not getting enough platforms. But we're working on that too. We're trying like it's got and stuff.
But then, most of the time, I recall TroikA, I don't know how many times I and colleagues maybe keep on saying this, that we are here for you guys. But the only thing that breaks the heart is that, we will tell you some of artists, of which we do have some of you coming up to us and then, hey man, I do have this kind of a song, how do I maybe make it come there, give a music compiler, this kind of a thing. But we also do have those who don't even bother themselves. But in return, they will tell you they don't want to play our songs. Exactly. How's that?
But I think like one of the issues like most of rappers have is like they don't register their songs. They don't understand the business aspect of like their music. So it's hard to like for a rapper to approach the radio station when they don't even know how to register a song. So it's hard to bring an unregistered song, because you hear a lot of them talking about Qwaqwa Radio, but they haven't played. Then when you ask them like were they registered, they're like registered with what? So you understand what? We still have a long way to go. We still have a lot to learn. So that's why we need like workshops to educate our artists about these things, about the business side of music and how to structure their approach into the music thing.
Well, I think from you guys you can also do that, and it will be like more easier, because as they approach you and maybe wanting a feature whatsoever, you also ask him, I mean, are you registered, man? Because at the end of the day,
but it's quite problematic for rappers, you know what I mean? Because like rappers have egos, they have pride. So when they approach you to like work on something and you start asking such questions, they're like, oh, he's acting better, or he's this way, he's this way. So that's the thing. So it's hard to communicate with these guys. That's why we need people from like out of town to like educate them. We're like, yo, this is what you guys are supposed to be doing right now, doing it right.
Now I understand, TroikA. Okay, for now, I had to let you go, man. But it won't be the last, It won't be the last interview, even if it's not the same show. But then it won't be the last interview. That's what I guarantee you. I mean, where will they find you before we can hit with the last song? Where will they find social media platforms? Are you available?
My social media platform is like on Twitter is TroikA_NA. Facebook is TroikA_NA, like Instagram TroikA_NA. So you just TroikA everywhere. You find me there and let's talk.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, man, for having you.
Thank you for
this evening. Until next time, I wish you nothing but the best, man, on your music career and your life as a whole. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's hit up. We're closing with what kind of a song, and why you made that?
The last song is Tatani Yalo. So it's just a song of a kid who's like trapping his mind. There's a lot of stories and telling his song. So just listen to it and you judge for yourself.
It's a case, man. Thank you. Okay. Thanks much, Ethan.
Salut.